Doing today, guys? My name is Omega, and welcome to the very first top 5 underrated YouTubers. Guys, I'm super excited to be here right now. This is a series I've been
your boy Omega,
and I'm Adex, formerly known as Pizzaza, and I was a former top 5 underrated YouTuber.
Introduce Mike here. Mike is going to be joining me for this one. Mike was a former underrated YouTuber on the series.
Hello everyone, my name is Fox Goodman, and I will be your host for this episode on Top 5 Underrated YouTubers.
Many funny moments, and hopefully less clickbait on a game we all know. This is Top 5 Underrated YouTubers number 28.
Hello guys, my name is MisterOmega, and well, actually, no. My name is not MisterOmega. It's your boy Noah, also known as DX Army. I was in the second episode of the underrated YouTuber series on MisterOmega's channel.
And this is Stu.
And together,
we own the Slong Institute channel.
now we knew you expect to see Mr. Omega here.
But Mr. Omega invites us to go to underrated
Hey, how's it going? I know a lot of you are going to be shocked right now thinking, Omega, why is this the final episode of Underrated YouTubers? What are you doing? I know it's a massive flagship on my channel, this series, and honestly, I am always looking as a YouTuber for changes that I need to make on the channel, and I've realized how long Underrated YouTubers has been going on the channel, and I've realized that these changes have to be made. Underrated YouTubers has been on my channel for quite a number of years. I mean quite a number of years. I think I started back late 2016, sort of getting into 2017 there. During the time of running Underrated YouTubers, it has been some of my proudest moments, basically giving back to you guys. We've seen some incredible channels come through here, and I mean incredible. Like, some of these channels have gone up the ladder, like high up the ladder, and you guys are going to witness that today. As well as the, big channels, there is still some amazing underrated YouTubers out there today from my series that are still friggin' underrated. And I'm like, why? Why are these guys still underrated? So for my final episode today of Underrated YouTubers, I want to look at those that made it big and those that still need the support from you guys. Because yeah, these guys are still going. They're still pushing their channel, trying to make it. Sit back, enjoy, as we take a little trip back through my Underrated YouTubers series. Okay, let's look at all those underrated YouTubers who actually became quite successful.
Now, we all know that the pranksters on YouTube these days cannot seem to keep it real.
Prank Africa was an amazing channel that was really unique because of being a prankster in Africa. I mean, you didn't really hear of it back then. It was always America or UK areas, and the dude's pranks were also really genuine as well, and I think this is why our boy has gained 163,000 subscribers. Like, damn dude, amazing inspiration here to other smaller YouTubers. Well done, man.
DX Army definitely takes the number 2 spot tonight, guys, when it comes to uploading on your channel.
The boy Noah, this man is a legend. I had a hunch that Noah was going to go far because of the sheer amount of effort he was putting into his daily uploading. Something I really wanted to do, but sadly couldn't. Noah was even humble enough to come back to commentate episode 30, so he's a true lad. Being the person he is, it's no wonder how he banks 50,000 subscribers. Well done to you, Noah.
Bonnie Kiwi jumps in at the number 4 spot tonight, guys.
Bonnie Kiwi sure was that quirky gamer that you wanted to watch. He jumped into the VR scene really early, and he had quite a mix-up of content. Bonnie really stepped up to the Fortnite scene later, and then Roblox as well. His audience got hooked in by those eye-popping thumbnails and helpful tips he had to offer on these games. Congrats on amassing 63.2 thousand subscribers, Bonnie.
Gametek UK is serious gaming fun.
for gamers because he is underrated. Gametek UK, or Jason, I felt really stuck to his roots the whole way through. He loved a variety of games but had a real passion for racing games and a particular game called Euro Truck Simulator. It was these games that started really attracting an audience. Jason still has his son Max on the channel from time to time, which is really good to see, but mainly has him modding the streams lately, which have taken off on the channel. Streaming is an amazing way of connecting your audience, guys, so that is why I believe Gametek UK has now got 30,000 subscribers. Ever heard of a game, guys, called Town of Salem? No? Neither have I! Miss Midi! Ah, yes, the game we didn't really know, Town of Salem. Well, guess what, guys? It definitely took off. As well as playing Pokemon and other indie games, Town of Salem is what really took the cake for Miss Midi, and sticking to what she enjoyed really paid off for her. Taking a look now, she has 14.6 thousand subscribers. Whoop whoop! Brusso is one interesting girl. While her husband serves his country, she is discussing on vlog about their life in general. Remember Brusso and her family? Her husband was like away in the military. Well, I'm gonna be honest here, guys. She literally started shopping, and yes, it paid off. A lot of her older content, like showing off her family life, seems to have disappeared on the channel, but sometimes change is good, you know? Because of all that Dollar Tree shopping, she has allowed herself to amass 78.3 thousand subscribers. Whoa. Who would have thought so many people would enjoy watching others shop? Maybe some advice to others. Vlog while you shop next time. Who enjoys stop animation? Well, guess what? I sure do, and boy, does it take time to create these animations. Animation Eddie was placed at number 1 on episode 14, and clearly others thought he was just as underrated. He's been doing stop motion raps now, like, that's pretty incredible. Eddie has always had really good voice acting for his animations as well, and puts solid effort into the stop motion he's making. He makes good use of his voice changes as well, and it has all paid off for Eddie, as he is now 11.5 thousand subscribers. Things have slowed a bit of late for Eddie, but it is well worth keeping an eye on the channel all the same. Now this channel comes along another completely different road of YouTube. Okay, you are not, and I mean, you are not going to believe how many subs this guy has now. I was like super shocked when I came back to this channel. I personally, don't watch commentating channels a whole lot, so I was like way out of the loop on this one. Several mates were even annoyed at me that I didn't even know how big he'd become now. Like James Marriott was that small guy that lived to pick on the bigger guys. Yeah, guess what? It paid off massively. James Marriott, if you don't already know him now, has 1.8 million. And I say million, not thousand, million subscribers. Like, what? And I apologize, James, from a long time ago. You are definitely not like Carvis. Do you guys enjoy technology? Well, Smokey Productions has just about all the tech you need. Circuitry. Well, he was called Smokey Productions, but he's since had a name change. Probably suits him more, and thank goodness we dropped Freedom. Smokey is still out here reviewing tech and building gaming PCs, but of recent he's been getting a fair amount of views on PC builds on smaller budgets. And I can see why the channel has taken off because of this. A lot of us want a decent PC for, a decent price, and apparently not me though. Really good to see our boy as well, and on the way banking 12.3 thousand subscribers.
So moving on to number 3, we've got Jeff Leach, who I actually know through Twitch.
Ah, yes, I remember back. Mike actually knew this guy from Twitch and helped select him for the live edition of Underrated YouTubers 20. He was around the 2K mark doing PUBG compilations from Twitch, etc. This is like before Ninja, Tfue and all them did this, and it was a really helpful thing for Twitch streamers to gain a wider audience by doing the compilations from their streams on YouTube. Yeah, you guessed it. This guy, Jeff, who I couldn't stop, my name is Jeffin, now has 46 1,000 subscribers. Big win for Twitch streamers? Well, no. Actually, the guy stopped Twitch and pulled off incredible feats like voice acting in games. One game in particular, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, he played the voice of Ghost back in 2019. So yeah, pretty nice stuff there, my name is Jeff. I had to throw Fox Goodman in the list as what he does is quite enjoyable. Well, this guy. He's had quite a mixed response from his community when he was caught tracing a while back. He's put himself together since and continued to work hard to make his art as original as possible, though many people still bash at him a lot over certain things. Fox Goodman was nice enough to come back and help out by voicing episode 22 of Underrated YouTubers, so this man never did anything wrong by me. Regardless of his history, I think we all turn over a new leaf at some point when we realize things and the past is the past. Fox Goodman stayed strong through the rough and now has 16.9 thousand subscribers. Fox even mocked his past recently by giving advice on tracing. It was a good stab at it all, to be honest. Well done, man. Yeah, I cannot seem to find too many gaming channels that don't play Fortnite right now, so Simpa was one of these Fortnite YouTubers that continued to play right till its death. Until he had enough, of course. Many of his videos were on updates and exclusive items, so his community grew fairly fast because of this. In the end, Simpa gained 33.8 thousand subscribers. He gave up Fortnite about 5 months ago and tried talking to people about TikToks and the clothing he wore. Unfortunately, he hasn't uploaded for a month now, but he may be back soon. You never know. And being honest here, that upload grind can really get to people. First thing I want to ask is, does your channel name resemble anything? Because I'd be really interested to know. Well, I never got my question answered about what the channel name was really about, but in the end, it seems he's changed it anyway to Bama Mine. This guy still does urban exploring, but also gets into other things like streaming SpaceX's launches, which could be considered piggybacking for views. Regardless, Bama Mike, formerly MWR Montgomery, has now gained 23.8 thousand subscribers. Keep up the urban exploring, man. It's really interesting to watch. Evil is a hard-working Fortniter with live stream running every day. Hey look, there's even one running right now. Well, would you look at that? Evil was in my first ever Fortnite edition of Underrated YouTubers, which was number 28. Not much has changed here with Evil, apart from the fact he's decided to self-entitle himself a king. So yeah, everybody, I present to you, King Evil, who has now earned himself 11.2 thousand subscribers. Keep up the grind, O King. It's really paid off for you, and there are still people out there that enjoy watching Fortnite. Grant the Goat. Yes, let's all have a little giggle about his name, but you won't be giggling when you see how good he can play Fortnite on mobile. Here he is. You may already know this guy just like James Marriott, because this lad has climbed the ladder immensely. Our little Fortnite mobile star has grown up just a tad and made great use of common clickbait to rival these other YouTubers. Even making official Fortnite music like Salty, which ain't too bad. He plays with some of the best Fortnite players out there now, and you can see why he just about has it all. Congrats to our boy Grant, who now has 1.92 million subscribers. The official highest amount of subscribers to date from any of my underrated YouTubers. That is an incredible feat, Grant, so well done, my dude. The call between number 1 and 2 spot was really difficult, as both these channels were equally just as underrated in my books. But in the end, I had to run off variety because, you know, there can only be one. Hey, it's Sorento too. He had some amazing editing skills and put those editing skills into action, as we all saw through Underrated YouTubers 31. Sorento continues his editing efforts today, and man has it been paying off. Sorento now, like many others, has dropped Fortnite and has decided to put his editing skills into games like like Among Us, Star Wars, and Halo, which has really paid off. Sorento was finally noticed and the community came in numbers, giving him a total of 16.6 thousand subscribers. Really happy to see a fantastic editor take some fame. Well done, Sorento. Moving on to the topic of family friendly, we have Big John TV. Big John TV, the family man that did everything food with his family. Where do you guys think they are today? Well, yeah, you guessed it. Fooding it out together still, but with a far larger audience. Seems fans from all around the world are now sending him packages even, of all sorts. The family even went on a recent road trip to places like Six Flags to enjoy a holiday, whilst of course keeping their fans happy by reviewing and sharing food. Big John now amasses 17.9 thousand subscribers. My gosh, I can see the uploading has picked up as well, so this may be the major player in the fact that he has grown on his channel so well. Good job, guys. Keep up the awesome work. Speaking on Fortbytes, this channel is loaded with locations. Look, I'll definitely be using your channel to hunt down some of these damn things. The channel that was featured on my other Fortnite edition of Underrated YouTubers, which was number 36, helped us collect all those Fortbytes, which I never got, by the way. Lol. Well, Gamers World or Murray has been very to and fro with Fortnite lately and has been keen to get into the new gen consoles with gaming. He still gives out handy tips and tricks on Fortnite, but mainly does it on skins that are coming out soon in the item shop. Murray also talks on other games like UFC Now and Warzone, so he's branched out quite a bit. It seems to have paid off nonetheless, banking 11,000 subscribers. Whether it's from the Fortnite or the other games, he's actually climbed up there quite a bit. And here's yet another channel we haven't had on the series to date, and that's a pop collector. Hey look, it's Beard of Pop, another one from my #1 game. I knew this guy was going to make it pretty quickly as he was doing something fairly original, as well as having quite a vast collection of pop already. Beard of Pop's channel was fresh on Underrated YouTubers 39, as we never had a pop collector before. Because of how original and professionally presented his channel was, I had to give him the #1 spot. Again, I mustn't have been the only one that predicted greatness. Beard of Pop now has 19.6 thousand subscribers. Amazing. He grew so quickly as well, being that he was on a recent Underrated YouTubers episode. Speaking of Minecraft, we have another YouTuber called Hermes PG3D. Hermes plays Pixel Gun, a game that has that block world graphics just like Minecraft. Here is the last and most recent person that has blown up in the YouTubes. Hermes PG3D has stuck to the roots like some of the others and made a breakthrough on a game I honestly knew nothing about. I had a recent conversation with Hermes on Discord as I was taken aback at how quickly he grew. Hermes was the one that ended up giving me the advice of sticking to one thing, something I seem to never be able to do. I never really thought a game like Pixel Gun was so popular as to the quick growth Hermes made. Shows how wrong I was. All the same, I was really proud of him and I was glad I added him on Underrated YouTubers number 41. Since that episode, Hermes has gained 10.5 thousand subscribers, well surpassing me. Well done, Hermes. You definitely inspire others to stick to something you enjoy in hopes it will pay off one day. Alright, let's look at those YouTubers that are still underrated and active. Absolute Volts, Patrick Betty Reviews, Bipolar Bear, Redbeard, Robert Norberg, Kazaboom, The Sass Jacket, Heather Barbara, oh, still singing, Night Maron, Joshua Cayenne, Night Raven, Hule, Mean Bean Comedy, Shane Diablo, Video Game Sanctuary, The Unamazing Rando, and stuff like that. Foreza, Decimal Elm, Mechanical Amusements, Fizzy Boy, Flames Plays, Kev MK89, Chris Rickneb Vlogs, Samurai Gecko, Corey Ann, Maxed Out Brags, Corey's Nerd Corner, Bloop Dork 7, he just returned too, Viral Zap, Ben B Gamer YouTube, Mort, Card Perfect Magician, All About Trevor, School Kids Gaming, they did a reaction on me as well, The Fringe, she's got to find Fringe, Josh the Intern, Declan Gamer, Goose DG, Phoenix Fiery Films, the Kiwi interviewer, Eat More Vegans, King Cow, Acert, OEB Pete, the Turtle Melon, we all need Turtle Melon, and finally Geek Aloud. Honestly, I thought for months and months on end on how I was going to make the final episode of Underrated YouTubers, and this was the best I felt I could do for all of you. I want to thank everyone, and I mean everyone, for being so supportive of the series and helping me give back to those that needed, you know, the attention and the praise for what they had done. Kia kaha everyone, in Māori that means stay strong, sort of a good ending for this. I don't know. Until next time anyway, have an absolutely great, fantastic day. Oh, it's actually over. Wow.